AITA for I teamed up with her ex to expose her lies. My girlfriend tried to turn me into a clone of her ex, so I teamed up with him to destroy her reputation. 6 months into our relationship, I realized I wasn't a boyfriend. I was a construction project. Everything I did was compared to her ex, Maxwell. Maxwell picked better wine. Maxwell planned better trips. Maxwell even wore my favorite sweater better than I did. I told her to stop, but she called me insecure and said I should just learn from him. She was literally trying to rebuild her ex using my body and my life. The breaking point happened on her birthday at a massive party with her entire family. When she blew out the candles, she wished for things to go back to how they were before. The whole room went silent. She looked me dead in the eye with a smug smile. I didn't make a scene. I just put my plate down, walked to my truck, and drove away. That night, my phone exploded with insults. She called me selfish for ruining her big night. But the next morning, things got dangerous. Her family started a coordinated smear campaign. Her dad called my job to tell them I was mentally unstable and a threat. Her mom texted our friends saying I had emotionally abused her for months. I was being buried alive by a fake narrative until I got a DM from a total stranger. It was Maxwell, the legendary ex, the gold standard. We hopped on a call and my blood ran cold. He wasn't the guy who left her. He was the guy who had to get a restraining order because she wouldn't stop stalking him. She told me he was cold and distant, but the truth was he dumped her for being insane. We met up and compared our text messages. It was a literal script. She was sending both of us the exact same "miss you" texts at 2 in the morning. She just swapped the names. We realized she was trying to play us against each other, so we decided to stop being her victims and started being her nightmare. I hired a defamation lawyer and gathered every single receipt I had. We set a trap. Maxwell agreed to meet her at a cafe while wearing a hidden recorder. She showed up with a rehearsed performance, crying and begging for him to take her back. She admitted on tape that she only dated me to try and recreate what they had. She called me a stable substitute that she was trying to mold into a better version of him. We stapled that recording to a legal file and gave her family 72 hours. The deal was simple: post a public apology and retract every lie, or we go nuclear. They caved in less than 3 days. Her dad had to call my boss and admit he lied. Her mom had to post a public statement on Facebook admitting their daughter was the manipulator. I didn't stick around to watch the fallout. I packed my life and moved 2 states away. I deleted every photo and blocked every mutual friend. I'm finally breathing again. She tried to break 2 men, but we ended up shaking hands in the ruins of her life. Was I wrong for using legal threats to force a public apology from her family? Or would you have let them destroy your reputation just to keep the peace?